This is too big of a contract.
Yeah, sadly.
Very. What's going on there?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this song is banging, dude. I don't think you hear it, but holy shit, this shit's banging.
Got
Some
Austin dancing.
Mexican songs going on, man. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Coveted Kings. You're with your host, Austin Chang, and with me every other week, Ryan Hugh. What's up, man?
Good, bro.
You chilling, dude?
Very chilling. Big chilling.
Big chilling. I'm big freezing over here, man. I came down here with a t-shirt like a fucking idiot, dude.
Are you actually not cold?
No, I'm cold. I said I'm big freezing. I'm actually freezing like a mug out here, man. But
Fire and ice.
true. So, you're fire, right?
I'm fire.
I'm the one with the cold takes, like Ryan says. All right, dude.
Did you line up your hair or?
No,
No,
his hair's always been like this.
Oh, I thought it looked nicer today.
It looked nicer today.
Yeah.
I just woke up and ran down here after I helped my brother out with his car, dude.
Ah, shit. Car's okay?
Yeah. It's it's cold and stuff. Fucking old ass car, it happens, dude. It's not old. It's like 2014, but it's whatever.
Battery die or something?
No.
Engine stalled?
I don't know what happened. He just told me to hold some shit and then like rev the engine and stuff. I'm like, sure, dude. Whatever you say. It is what it is. I'm not a big car guy.
It's like negative 21 the other day, or negative 15 right now.
Yeah, I was out, dude.
Oh, you were out.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
play
God.
basketball.
In the cold.
No, not like outdoors, but like
Oh.
doors open in the back, so it's still freezing when
Court,
we're
right?
playing.
King's
Yeah,
Court,
of course.
yeah, okay.
King's Court.
Always.
Court of Kings. King's Court. Sheesh.
That's where the inspiration came from.
Really?
Yeah.
You went there like 2 times, I think. What an inspiration for you, bro. You went there like twice.
More than twice.
3 times.
More than 3.
10 times.
Okay, fine. You saw the Pascal Siakam trade?
Yeah, of course. That trade was not surprising. Like, I think everyone thought that he was going to get traded at some point, whether now or the offseason. But for what his contract was, it was expiring this season, and we pretty much knew he probably was not going to resign, or we weren't going to resign him. It's good to get 3 first-round picks, even if they're bad picks.
That was a lot, though. 3 firsts is a lot.
Yeah, they must have been confident that they can resign him, Indiana.
He's probably returning with Tyrese, Turner, Buddy. Buddy might even resign, actually.
Yeah. It was crazy because Buddy was the guy that we all thought was going to leave. He wanted to have a bigger role, but now that the team is winning, it's like there's not a need to really to move. He's like the starting 2 guard on that team.
Yep.
He's going to be playing over 30 minutes a game, I would hope, in the playoffs.
I
So.
watched the first game. It was fun, man.
It was.
It
Yeah, I
was
was watching that
fun.
against Portland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game, too. That was pretty good.
And Pascal just feeds so seamlessly along Tyrese, I think.
Yeah, I feel like the system itself is so like it's so fluid. Like you can just mix and match guys. Like Siakam, like his game is like driving and kicking. Anyways, that's all Indiana does, and they got a lot of 3 balls up that game when I was watching, especially in the first half. So
They're going to make it to a top 5 seed at the end of this. At the end of the
yeah,
year.
I would confidently say that
Yeah.
too. Like their team they're rolling, even though they lost against
Yeah.
Portland. But Jeremy Grant went off. It's what
Yeah,
it is.
it's whatever. And then on Toronto's side, 3 firsts and Bruce Brown. That's crazy.
Yeah. And we got Kara Lewis in a deal like right after that too.
I think Jordan Nora too.
Yeah, Nora also came over.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good haul for someone that we didn't think was going to resign. I would take that.
Expiring deal. Borderline superstar player. I think we got a really good haul for that.
For sure.
I think Bruce Brown's going to be moved before the trade deadline's up,
Yeah, you would
most
guess.
likely. And maybe we can get another first out of him.
Yeah, I mean, it's unlike the Raptors to be hauling first. Like usually we're the ones giving them away. We give them away for Pirtle, and
Thad Young.
that Young was the other one that we gave up for. So it's like now that we have first round picks, I'm pretty glad that we're moving it into not a full rebuild, but like a pseudo rebuild,
I
where
know.
we just get a bunch of picks and maybe make a jump at a star player in the future.
Hopefully my Lakers prediction comes.
What's your Lakers prediction?
It was Shooter and Gary Trent.
Oh, that would actually
Yeah.
work now that we have some picks on us
I
too.
know, right?
Whew, I
Probably
like
not
that.
the exact same deal I put up, because, like you said, it's not Luca we're trading for. But
I mean, if it works, it works.
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
Whenever it works.
That's what I'm saying. Anything else happened this past week?
I feel like some things did happen, but right now I probably cannot remember them.
Off the top of my head, not so. Oh, the reffing is terrible.
Oh, the reffing situation. I mean, it's always terrible,
Oh, but it's got highlighted like this past week.
with like the LeBron thing and
And then
Mike Brown pulling out the laptop
yeah,
on the press
that was
conference.
funny. That was funny. Tatum getting ejected.
Yeah, Tatum got ejected too. Right, right. Yeah, I mean, I always thought like over the past couple years it's gotten a lot worse, but some of the calls I feel like just shouldn't be made. Like okay, like if I speak aside from like the bad calls in general, like calls like the hanging on the rim tech, celebrating techs, and even like the flopping techs that aren't called, it's like they shouldn't be there. Like the flopping tech should be a lot more stern. Like you should make sure that you get these guys when they flop, especially Embiid.
Hmm.
This, this guy, man. And with the celebrating techs, it's like it's basketball. You know, players are gonna get
They're gonna get
riled up.
hyped, bro.
Exactly. Like Tatum got a tech. It was the Nugget game. I'm pretty. It's not the Nuggets. It was one of those games. The Nuggets, or it was a game before that where Tatum drove on like three guys, dunks the ball, and just like hangs for like not even a second, bro. And he gets off instant tech. Like, come on, man. It's a celebration.
It's so dumb. The refs give out stupid foul calls
Yeah.
and whatnot for the wrong things, and then for like the proper things, they're like, I don't see
Yeah,
it, right?
it's like what the hell.
What the hell's going on, man?
When I watch not only basketball, but when I watch like football, like soccer,
Football,
or
yeah.
football, I feel like I would not be able to play like in those situations. Some of these calls, I would be. I mean, that's why. I mean, my mental is pretty bad when I play competitive sports. But man, I get really pissed off. And some of these calls, if I'm playing soccer or whatever, it's like if the ref makes that call, I'm getting his face, and if I see the ref just ignoring me, like shut up, go away. Man, I would be like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, yeah, no, I'm not even that. I'm getting sent. I'm getting suspended. I'm getting fined. So, kudos to these players for keeping it cool, especially Tatum, man. He keeps it really cool.
Tatum is a very
He hits one of these and he's just out of there.
for real. This guy can take a beating for.
Yeah, and Jokic too.
Jokic just does not give a shit. Period though.
Yeah, he doesn't. He
He'll,
doesn't.
he'll get he'll get ejected and be like, all right, more time with my horses, you know.
Facts.
That's Jokic for you.
Yeah, but Jokic after the game has like 10 million cuts. Like it's crazy. Like he gets mauled and he gets no foul calls. So
It is what it is.
yeah, I mean,
Hopefully it gets better. That's all I can really hope for.
do you think it's gonna get better? I don't think so. Yeah,
I just say hopefully, you know, fingers crossed and everything.
fingers crossed. Yeah.
It is what it is. Anything else happen?
Man, this is like very really unprepared. Like usually you would
I
come
know.
in with
Usually
these
we're
topics.
prepared, but like this week we just started talking.
You
You
just
know.
start talking to talk. I mean, if you had to think, not really anything really going on. I feel like, no.
Well, trade deadlines are around the corner.
Well, that's why we have our topic that we're going to discuss today. I think we should get right into it. You know,
Right
if there's
into
no
it.
real news topics, then we should just talk about this.
Let's start. Today we'll be talking about the most coveted players and least coveted players on each team. As always, we always have different interpretations of the topic. I'm not sure what you did today, but I know you covered the West and
Yeah.
I covered the East.
I love covering the West, so I had to put my extra time in there.
I know you do, and I like covering the East as well, but I just dabble in both sides. You know. That's what
I
usually
don't.
do.
I hate the East. Fuck the East. But how'd you? Before we start, I want to know how you did your criteria because you always come into it different.
Basically, I had to go into it more like what's the most realistic trade option or trade piece that each team, because every team wants Jason Tatum. Like,
Right.
I can't be like, Tyrese Halliburton is the most coveted player. Nikola Jokic is the most coveted player.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of went into a more realistic approach.
So you choose one guy for each team.
It's just 1 to 4 guys on each
Oh, okay.
team. But for the least coveted, it's like 1 to 2 guys.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how
Yeah.
it works.
Same thing for you, or
Yeah. I some of the teams I did go on to like the best players were like, if it was like the worst scenario, they could get moved. But most of them, I chose like guys that would actually realistically move. Just same as you, pretty much.
all right. So this is like the first time where we had
Yeah,
to
finally.
finally.
So I think we should go with a full conference this time
all right.
instead of doing the mix and match, just so it's easier to really.
Also, last week was just hella confusing. So
Yeah,
that was on me though. That was on me.
It's okay. It's okay. So we want to start with the East or the West.
Let's go with the West this time.
Go with the West.
Let's go with the
Okay,
West this
wow, the best conference,
Yeah.
like it is. Number one in the West, the Minnesota Timberwolves, starting 30-12. Interesting record for them. No one thought that they were going to be first, but anyways, for the most, okay, let me start with the least coveted because I think everyone knows who the guy is. There's only one real guy. It's Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert, he has $84 million, fully guaranteed until 2025 with a player option for 26. Yeah, that contract is not going to get moved, and I don't think anyone even wants it at this point. So that let's just get that out the way, because Gobert is.
That's a very obvious one, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say if I were to choose one, it would be someone not as high key.
I mean, who is not coveted on like who would you really choose for that?
Shake Milton.
He's coveted. He's making $4 million. Like he's someone that you can bring as a bench piece. Like I look at the roster and I thought there was no real like uncoveted player. Like there's no one there you don't want. You would take any of those guys. Like Kyle Anderson, you want. Like he's one of my coveted. Because if I go to my coveted real quick, I have Cat. It's like the obvious one. He could get moved, but Jaden McDaniels, Naz Reid, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Edwards, who knows, and then Kyle Anderson. Like that's pretty much like their rotation, except for like Conley. But Conley's also coveted too.
I'd say Conley is a coveted piece.
Yeah.
I just put down Shake Milton and Nikhil Alexander-Walker
for not coveted.
For least coveted, because
Walker. Wow.
I think though, of the entire roster, those two are the like. Let's say there's a huge ass trade coming up for the Timberwolves. Probably not, because they're already maxed out on salary and stuff.
Yeah.
I think those two players would not be moved in a deal because the team wouldn't want those two.
Man, I don't know, but I feel like some of these you kind of just don't have to. You don't have to pick a player. Like, I think those two guys are pretty coveted. Like they're making less than $5 million. Both of those guys, Alexander Walker.
You make a fair point because it's like cheap.
Yeah, and Alexander Walker, he was starting in a playoff series. Like he was a starting 2 guard, and he's shown flashes this year that he could possibly do it in the future. Shake Milton's like a Malik Monk kind of player. Like these guys are not uncovered.
He's not as good as a Malik Monk. But.
Yeah, but he's same kind of value. Like they kind of do the same things on the court. Like Milton he explodes for some games. Like they're not uncovered. I feel like.
Okay.
It's unfair to call him that.
Okay. That's the case. I don't have anyone who's least coveted. And your most coveted?
Those are my most coveted. So, yeah.
I would have said.
Yeah. If I had to pick one guy. Probably, I would say Naz Reid. He's bringing 14 mil, like fair enough. Like, who knows? The Spurs could maybe bring him in alongside of Wemby. That could work.
True. I'd say like if you were to package for a big trade, the guys that would be most likely moved would be Mike Conley, Naz Reid, or Kyle Anderson. Like that's what I would go for most coveted. Like who the team would send out for in a trade.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thunder.
So you have for both sides, right? You did East and West.
I didn't go in depth for the West.
Just stealing my Thunder, bro. Just gonna barge into my names. Anyways, most coveted for the Thunder. I went with 3 names here: Kenrich Williams, Luguentz Dort, and I don't think this guy's gonna get moved, but like he's making like who knows? Like someone could make a crazy offer. Jalen Williams, J-Dub,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's one of those two.
Yeah, and there's no way they move him. He's pretty much their second best player. He's damn near a first option, I feel like, the way he's been playing. So I don't think he's going to get moved. But Kenrich Williams and Luguentz Dort both you could realistically see a trade being made if the Thunder do want to go for a superstar player. They could move those guys.
Yeah, definitely. And you got for least coveted?
Least coveted, I went with, obviously, Davis Bertans is the obvious one. But Giddey's the other one that I feel like maybe a year or two ago you could see him being moved realistically, but now it's kind of tough with all the allegations and even just playing the court kind of.
He got dismissed.
He got dismissed?
He got dismissed, yeah.
No, but the NBA is still investigating.
I guess, yeah.
So, and even if everything's dismissed, like, no team is gonna just be like, oh, let's forget about.
There's still like a reputation.
Yeah, the reputation's bad. Like he has a horrible reputation for the rest of his career at this point, so it's gonna be tough to really move him easily. And he's not that not amazing of a player. Hard to fit in other teams. Like
maybe in his rookie year, people if they wanted to take a chance on him.
Yeah, exactly.
But not at this point. It's just like he's fine where
he's good. He's shooting better this year, so who knows? But it's still just his overall play. It's hard to kind of like unless he's like your main ball handler. Like it's tough to really fit him in. Yeah.
I feel that. Most coveted J-Dub, and probably Trey Mann. I think
Trey Mann, yeah, I could see
decent,
it.
Yeah.
Even Case and Wallace, I wanted to put him, but like I feel like he's still too young. Like there's no real need to move these guys.
And my least coveted, it's like an unknown guy, Ousmane Dieng.
Ousmane Dieng, he's the least coveted. I feel like he'd be one of the most coveted. He's shown flashes in the past.
Showing flashes.
He just doesn't have a spot on the roster. That's the only thing.
I guess
He's good.
I guess
think
that's
he's
fair.
good.
I guess like my least coveted names are just like
You just chose a random name down
just
at the
like
bottom.
end of the
Dude.
bench guys.
Fuck you, man. Just chose a random name. But we can agree that it's like Bertans is like the real obvious one. Like, there's no way that.
I don't think any team would want.
Yeah, no team
take
would even need him. Yeah, at all.
I mean, like he's a good salary guy for a superstar.
Yeah, like he's a salary filler. Like if they want to go for Lowry, or DeRozan. Next team is the Nuggets, 29-14. Oh yeah, the Thunder are 29-13. The Nuggets, not a lot to choose from here in my opinion. But for most coveted, I went with either KCP, $14 million. Yeah. He's a player option for next year as well. Who knows if like the Lakers want to get him back or something. And the other guy is Peyton Watson. He's their rookie. He's showing flashes. It's gonna be hard for him to really carve out a role in the playoffs. So who knows? Like maybe in the future he can get moved, but he's solid. He's showing flashes. So those are the two guys I had to go with.
Okay.
Least coveted, I had no one. Like there's no one on the roster you'd really want. Like in my opinion, like it's tough to really choose.
Most coveted is Zeke Naji.
Most coveted?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Hey, that contract's pretty.
I feel like he might be least coveted because that guy's trash.
No, but the thing is like, he's playing behind Jokic.
But he's not good though.
You don't know that though. I feel like if you were to move to like Detroit, he'd pop off.
No, that guy's too. He can't guard fives. He can't shoot the ball well enough.
Detroit just can't guard anyone. Period.
They have Dern, man. Detroit, like, there's no way they're playing that guy, man.
Why is this trash?
No, Dern and Stewart. Unless they move Stewart, like Najee, he can't shoot. Like his main thing was being able to be a stretch five, with some decent rim protection, but he's too skinny.
What about Washington?
I have Gafford. I like Gafford. He's good.
Gafford
he fits.
What about off the bench? They don't have anyone.
Sure, but like that doesn't mean he's coveted.
All right.
I would say. Like,
okay. Still think he's relatively valuable.
You think he's good?
Sense.
You watch Zeke Naji?
What? I saw his highlight reel.
Oh, come on. Of course he looks good. Of course he looks good.
And least coveted, don't really have a name.
Yeah, I mean.
And of the bench guy.
Who was it?
Julian Strother.
Sure, fuck it, dude. Sure, fuck it, dude. All right, fourth on the list, the LA Clippers.
This one I actually have one. Like that's pretty good.
You have good ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll let you start it then. So Clippers 26-14. Who do you have?
I think Terrence Mann is pretty coveted on that team.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Just that team's just full of wings.
Yeah.
And like if you want to bring in like another big to help with the paint, because they have Daniel Tice and Zubac is out with an injury right now.
Yeah. He is.
Yeah. Damn, and Mason Plumlee's still out, so you don't really have a whole lot of big bodies on that team right now. If you can bring in another big, I don't know who exactly, but Terrence Mann might be the guy you send out.
Yeah, you can send that for him. Yep.
Yep. That's what I got.
Oh, okay. So Terrence Mann's like your most covered. Okay,
yeah.
That's fair enough. I didn't have him on my list actually. I thought about him, but I thought that maybe these two other guys probably would be more coveted. Norman Powell was one of them.
Yes.
He's most likely a starter on most teams in the league. So him being the bench guy, it's like maybe if he wants to really get a real role, trade for someone else. Zubac is the other guy that I feel like no one ever brings up his name. If the Clippers want to trade for because here's the thing, Zubac, I think is one of the most underrated players in the league. So and the salary he makes, he's making 11 mil. It's really cheap, yeah.
That was more.
Really cheap for Zubac. So who knows if a team really wants to overpay for that. Least coveted, PJ Tucker, 11 mil for 2 years with a player option.
He's scoring like 2 points a game. Like that's disgusting.
It's disgusting. Yeah, he can't even. He's kind of useless. He's like I remember when I was watching Philly. It's literally like watching 4v6. It's like he's literally just bad. He's bad on offense. Like he's that bad.
He's helping the other team more.
He actually is, because players just don't guard him, and you don't even want to pass him in the corner anymore.
Peak Rockets, PJ was different though.
He was different, yeah.
Like corner three specialist, lockdown defender.
When he came back from overseas, back on Phoenix, he was a different man. Yeah. It was crazy. And then once he left Toronto,
he saw things overseas.
Yeah, he saw things, dude. But I don't know what he saw here, man. Like ever since he left the Rockets, he took a backseat. Well,
I mean,
Bucks, he was
Milwaukee
right, yeah.
was okay.
But he wasn't the Rockets guy.
No.
That was like 40, like best corner shooter in the league. Man, what happened to this guy?
He went from best shooter, like corner three specialist, to the worst in 1.5 seasons.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's really bad. I think
he signed that 33 million year contract, and then he said, "Fuck it,
he's
I'm
like,
gonna
damn,
be shit now.
I'm gonna be a shoe. He's a shoe head now. He's a fucking. He's just collecting kicks now. So good for him, bro. He's making big money.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like fuck. He's in the shoe game. All the players like him in the league. So hey, who cares if he's bad?
Even
like,
Kevin Durant's mom likes him.
Exactly. Anyways, the other guy I had is James Harden. Just, I mean, like, no one probably wants him anymore. Like, I mean, people want him, but, like, on the Clippers, he fits so well. Other teams, it's kind of hard to see the fit just because what you've seen in Brooklyn, where he was actually good, but in Philly as well, it's like, man, it's hard to really, unless like, the roster is, like, people like this guy and, like, he can get along, it seems like he just kind of feels dejected on other teams.
I think he just doesn't fit a whole lot in other teams. Like,
Yeah.
I'm the system type of
Yeah.
type of vibe.
He feels like a more like a personality kind of guy. Like, you need to get guys around him that he likes and that he can talk to, or else he's like, man, fuck this team. I feel the same way. Next team on the list, Pelicans at 5th place, surprisingly, 25-18. Most coveted, I have a lot of names here because there's a lot of guys that are buried into the bench. And one of these guys, they're actually talking about moving. Herb Jones.
Yep.
$13 million a year until 2027.
That's
really good
cheap.
contract for someone that you could, if he can shoot better, he could probably start him.
Right now, it's a poor man's OG.
Yeah, but I think he's. It's weird to say this, but I think he's more of a dynamic defender than OG. I think he can get around screens better. He's better at the rim. I feel like he's really gritty. So I think that he is probably the new OG. Yeah, like he's like the new like OG just got traded. This is the new guy that's coming onto the block. After that, Jordan Hawkins, rookie. No need to move him. He's really good though. Najee Marshall, $2 million this year.
That.
Yeah, he's someone that's super low key, buried deep into the bench.
But when he gets the chance to pop off, he will pop off.
He will. He can score actually. Dyson Daniels and Trey Murphy, the two other guys. It's just tough because Ingram and Zion play like 40 minutes. Like, it's hard to really play these guys.
That's the reason why they're 5th. Ingram doesn't rest.
Yeah, he doesn't rest, bro. He has like these ankle problems every year because of just playing like over 40 minutes.
Well, the Pelicans don't give a shit. Zion's out. CJ got lung problems. You need to have a superstar.
You gotta play these guys. And talking about Zion and CJ and Ingram, they're actually my 3 least coveted guys.
Least coveted guys.
Because they just make too much money and it's hard. They're not number ones. I feel like none of those guys. Like Zion, he doesn't have the mindset to be a number one. I feel like so it's tough to really, like.
CJ's too old.
Yeah, and he has injury problems. It's like no one really wants these
BI though,
guys. Really? Yeah, I feel like Bi like he's 28 now. I think.
That's prime.
It's prime, but he's getting older. He feels like his game is suited to be a number 2, and he's making number 1 money. It's kind of tough. He's making $35 million. It's hard to really trade for him and like have him be your number 2. Yeah, so I don't know. You would say Bi is coveted?
I think Bi is pretty coveted. If I were like a team looking like let's say the Thunder, the Pelicans are looking to blow it up. The Thunder need that number 2 option to slide next to Shea, another All-Star.
That's fair enough.
I try and go for Bi.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Valanciunas is another one I have
For coveted?
for coveted.
Okay.
It's like 15 or 16 mil a year.
Yeah, it's nothing.
And he's still a solid double machine. It's choo-choo trains on the block all the time.
Yeah, choo-choo train, bro.
Mavericks.
Okay, moving on. 24-18, sitting at 6th place. Interesting names to choose from, just because it feels like a lot of these guys came in this year. So the one guy that has been there for a while, Tim Hardaway, having a really good season this year, making 17 mil. Who knows?
That's still a pretty big contract, low key.
Yeah, it is. But I think he provides good value.
Yeah.
He can score. He can be like your starting 2 guard. He's not trash on defense, so who knows? Someone could probably trade for him.
Like a Buddy Hield type.
Yeah, Buddy Hield. He's a bomber, for sure. Derrick Jones Jr. 2 mil this year. If someone wants to make a run for the finals, who knows? Bring him in. Maybe Phoenix can do that.
Yeah.
Dirk Lively. Teams have been interested. There's no way they're trading this guy. He's too good. He's young. And Grant Williams is like the marquee name.
Ooh, I had Grant Williams on least covered.
He's coveted. I was thinking about flipping him over, but I thought that his contract being like 13 mil, like really cheap. I think
it's not Boston production.
That's why it was hard to, because I think that he can reach.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think this is his chill year, and then next year he'll
You think so?
Yeah. It always happens. It always happens. Like
with new contracts, right?
Yeah. They'll play shit the year they sign it, and then next year they'll be like, nah, I'm gonna prove myself, and they become like all NBA second team.
Yeah, like Grant Williams has been a podcast machine. He's on every other interview. Like, yeah, this guy is letting the money get to his head.
He's not on the ball grind. He's on the podcast grind.
Yeah, he's on our grind, bro. Like that's why we're not ball players. It's because we're on the podcast grind right now.
Grant Williams next week.
Next week, bring him in, dude. This guy's gonna be cheesing, bro. You seen that interview with Taylor Rooks?
Yeah.
Bro, he was just cheesing like 2 seconds in, like, come on, man. Like you've never talked to a girl before, man. But anyways, yeah. I thought he was pretty valuable though. Like, who
He
knows?
still
Like,
is valuable.
his value is so low right now that I think he is covered. Like it's that bad, bro. You can see it either way. Like you see in the way where he's so bad that his contract's a waste
Like
now.
no one wants to take
Yeah,
on that.
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, throw in the Batman costume. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, with the Halloween costume, yeah, free Instagram likes. Yeah, I'll
Right?
take that. I'll
I'm
take that.
Batman.
Least coveted for me, I had one guy, Rashawn Holmes, making $12 million, and his contract has a player option on it too for next year. So it's
He's
like
probably taking it.
he's gonna definitely take it. $12 million for someone that doesn't even play. Yeah, that's not what you want.
I'd also add Seth Curry to least coveted.
Yeah, Seth Curry for sure. Yeah,
He has been the worst player all year round.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean, like, last 2 years, he was, like, the best three-point shooter in the league some nights, and then this year just has not been
I
the
don't
case.
know what happened. I mean, I've always hyped him up too. I thought he was great, and then I watched one of the Dallas games. It was Dallas Pelicans, and this guy is just like turnover after brick after turnover. It's what happened to this guy. Him on Brooklyn was looking good. Like,
I know, right?
when he signed with Brooklyn, I was like, holy shit, he's gonna pop off.
Philly Seth was good, too.
Yeah, Philly Seth and Dallas Seth before this year.
Mhm.
Like, jeez, he was crazy.
Hopefully he'll go back.
I think he's washed. Sadly, I think so. But he's making $4 million, so it's like it's whatever. He's like filler money.
Yeah, and then this guy I have next, he's on both the coveted and least coveted.
Oh, who's that?
Jaden Hardy.
Wow, least coveted.
Most and least.
How is he both, Ryan? What is this? Make the argument.
You put him up, like, yes, he's providing decent value on the team,
Yeah.
but you move him on to another team, he'll probably do even better.
Yeah.
But that's why he's least coveted, because he's not going to be given up so easily. But he will be taken, you know?
So he would be most coveted then, because like.
But then the Mavs won't want to trade him.
Yeah, so that's why he's coveted.
But then he could be traded for the right package.
So that makes him coveted, right? Like, where's the least coveted in that part?
It's
Like, just because another team can't trade for him is because he's
yeah,
not
that's
covered.
how I see it.
What? Okay. Okay, but because that's my guy. Like, he's one.
Yeah,
of the,
yeah, I know,
Oh, yeah.
I know.
What was the three names that I chose? It was Jabari Smith, Jaden Hardy, and Keontae George. I think were my three guys. So, yeah, two of those three guys are playing really well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take that. Or no, Hardy's been okay. Jabari's been behind Şengün. Keontae's been actually, yeah, they're all kind of mid right now, but they're on up.
If
and
they
up.
were given a chance, they'd all pop off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad you said Hardy. I didn't even talk about him, so I'm glad you brought him up. Next, moving on to the Kings, 23-18, sitting at 7th place. Most coveted. Man, it was tough to choose. There's one real name that I could see getting moved. The other two are just like names that I just threw out there. Davion Mitchell.
Mitchell, yep.
He's the one guy that's like stuck behind the guards right now in the back of the rotation. Other guys are Keegan Murray, Malik Monk. Yeah, those are two guys. Yeah.
Harrison Barnes can make a case too.
He can.
A lot of teams would want the Harrison Barnes mold with them,
I just feel like the contract paired with his age, it's tough. It's tough.
but with the experience,
I mean, does he provide more than Herb Jones? Probably not. I mean, who knows? Like 18 mil is a lot to pay for Harrison Barnes. If it was like 14 mil, definitely. But 18 mil is like damn near starting money.
I guess.
You would start Harrison Barnes if you're like another team.
Like it depends on what team I have, right?
Okay.
Like maybe, no, not Indiana. I like Nemrod there.
Yeah, I like Neesmith there for sure. Way more than him too.
Timberwolves? No, they have McDaniels. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
The Lakers
the
could
Lakers.
definitely use
I was
him.
just gonna
Yeah.
say the Lakers could probably use him.
Like slide out Vanderbilt or Reddish and throw him in
The
there. Yeah.
non-shooters. Just
Yeah.
move them away
Yeah, for sure Vanderbilt. Like, get to him.
off the bench.
He's like the start of the fourth quarter kind of guy. Like
Yeah.
that's where you definitely want to play him the most. But once it's 6 minutes, get him out of there. Least coveted, I went with one guy who just because like his contract's too much for his production. Sabonis. I know you love Sabonis.
I
you
do
love him.
love Sabonis.
But $50 million for someone that is your number one option, like
I mean, I think Fox is still the number one option.
yeah, for sure. But you think Sabonis could be like a 1B,
Yeah,
not a 2? He's a 1B.
I think he can be a 1B.
Okay.
This guy's like just getting double-doubles every night.
That's true.
It's easy for him.
That's true.
Easy
yeah.
money.
But we still have yet to see someone like that dominate in the playoffs. Like, let's say not like Jokic is different. Like, he's a different breed. Someone that's like your center that it's not great defensively, We haven't seen that really
Work out, right?
work out in the playoffs. Yeah, it's tough. And 50 million is a lot.
I
But
mean, made it to the game 7 against the Warriors last year. I think that's worth something.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But he did struggle in that series with the injured hand, and he got stomped on by Draymond.
Yeah.
So yeah, who knows? This year is like the year that we get to see if Sabonis is like this is the Kings' year, like
Yeah.
to show that they're built for it.
Well, they went from 3rd place to 7th place right now, so they gotta make up ground fast.
They do, but Fox has been out. I don't blame the Kings for that. And the other guy is Kevin Herter, $17 million. He's been really bad this year. I love Herter, but man, he's been bad.
Just cannot shoot for his life.
No, he can't. He just had a 31-point game though, so who knows? I picked
Just
him
too on and off, you know.
Yeah.
I put Chris Duarte in least coveted too.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
relatively cheap, but like the
Yeah.
production just doesn't match up.
Yeah, no one really wants him anymore. Indiana he was great, but yeah, now he's just.
Now he got shifted to the Kings, and he just didn't exist from there on out.
Yeah, I feel bad too. Anyways, the Suns are next. This roster,
It's
I
way
had
too
no
top
names.
heavy. It's
I
just
had
way-
yeah. Most covered I went Eric Gordon and Josh Okogie just because they're making $3 million, but they're kind of in the rotation, so it's like it's kind of tough to trade these guys. Least covered, I literally just had no names.
I put Utah for least coveted. I know he's cheap, but the production's not there this year.
Yeah, he's on the rotation either. It's yeah, I make sense for that.
Most coveted probably Grayson Allen.
Yeah, he's the only guy that's making like around 5 to 10 mil. So it's,
I think he's making 9 mil actually.
yeah, he's making like 8 to 9. Yeah, so yeah. If someone wants him, they can take him. He's been all right.
Yeah, fuck it. Give me a first round pick. You know,
First round, oh hell no, 2 seconds, bro. Sorry, dog.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. The Jazz are next, 9th place, 22 and 22. Of course, they're 500. Most coveted, a lot of names I had actually for this team.
I had 3.
You had 3? Okay, so what are your 3 names?
Colin Sexton,
All right.
Kelly Olynyk,
Yeah.
Taylor Harden Tucker.
Ooh, Talon. You think teams would go for Talon?
I think so.
What do you think he provides to a good team?
We've seen it in the Lakers. He can still pop off for like 20, 25 sometimes.
All right.
I think any team that needs just scoring.
That's
Detroit.
fair enough, yeah. Man, yeah, they just don't want to hit that losing record, you know?
Yeah.
They got to get someone. So is he having a good year? I actually haven't paid
It's
attention.
a decent year. It's not amazing by any means.
He's making a good amount of money too, right?
11 million.
Oh, so that's really cheap.
Yeah.
So yeah, I should have put him on my coveted for sure. So you said Sexton, you said Olynyk. Definitely agree with those 2 names. Sexton has having a great year this year. Olynyk is 12 mil this year. Like, why
Easy.
not? Yeah, easy backup center money right there. Other guys I went with, of course, I said Lowry. I'm like on the Lowry hype train. I want to trade this guy.
Don't think
I
he's
want to
gonna
trade him.
We're on like 2 different.
No, I don't think he's gonna get traded at this point. Like the Jazz are actually doing really well recently.
The Jazz should push.
Yeah.
For playing.
Yeah, they should. Because when we did the last episode, like they were kind of mid. Like I was like, man, like you're wasting this guy's prime. Like no, they're doing well right now, so definitely don't trade him now. Clarkson making really good money for the value he's
That's
providing.
true.
Who knows if a team wants to give like a first round pick for that? Why not? And the other guy, Simone Fontecchio, that's my guy. Fontecchio, he's making 3 mil. He is like a Draymond light. I feel like he's not that great defensively, but man, he's a smart player. I feel
Also
like
better offensively than Draymond, I'd say.
I think in terms of shooting, yeah, for sure, shooting, yeah. But like passing, it's like Draymond's still like,
Draymond's still better than him, period.
Yeah,
But
but he's like 3 mil. That's some good value right there. Least coveted, I think we're in agreement. John Collins is the
Yeah.
guy. It's like 26 mil until 2026
too much money.
for someone that like not even like your 3rd best player. Man, that's tough. I used to love this guy, man. I used to love this guy.
Agbaji hasn't been playing that well either. I don't think a lot of teams
Yeah.
will take him on.
But he's a rookie, isn't he? So it's
It's like
second year. But I like him. It's tough. Like, yeah, it's just not space for him on the roster, and no one wants him either. You're right about that. Next, moving on, the Lakers, 10th place. Gotta accept cookies.
I know, right?
Classic joke over there on Twitter. 21 and 22. Most covered. I think it's like pretty obvious names for both
There's
of
2
these.
names I got.
You got 2 names. So one of them I think we both have. What's your other name?
Austin Reeves
Okay.
and Rui Hachimura.
Hachimura, most coveted. I thought I was close to putting him in least coveted.
It's just like the contract's so easy to just move him.
Yeah, it's like perfect amount of money in the move.
No,
That's
it's
actually
just
facts.
So anyone would take him, and he doesn't provide bad value either.
Yeah, like in the playoffs, we've seen that he was really good.
Yeah.
I'm like flashing my watch. I'm taking his watch off, dude. I keep moving it up. Get the shit out of here. Anyways, yeah. So Reeves is obviously in there.
Reeves, Hachimura, those are my 2 names. Everyone else is like least coveted.
Yeah,
I
like
don't give a shit about anyone
yeah.
else.
Everyone else is like, man, like Gabe Vincent was one of my least coveted, and
you're crazy.
D'Angelo. Gabe was like, I mean, he's making 11 mil, so it's not like it was crazy money, but man, he's just not even in the rotation. He's been injured the whole year.
That's the thing. Like, if you're not in the rotation and you're making upwards of 10 mil, like you're not someone I want anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you can't play, then like why am I paying you 10 mil? Russell's the other guy. It's like he's playing good. It's just like when once it gets to the playoffs, that's not the same player, man.
I still wonder why the GM traded for him. Like,
The Lakers.
yeah.
I don't.
If they know he wasn't going to show up in the playoffs, and LeBron clearly needs another ring,
Yeah.
why are you trading for a non-factor in the playoffs?
I know. And the thing is, I've always been on the train. Even until now, I might still be on this train where I think Russell is like the point guard you want in the playoffs. Like his game works for the playoffs. No, it's weird.
Doesn't produce though.
That's what I'm saying. It's like he's a pass first player. He's good in the pick and roll. He
And
can get his own
shoot the
bucket.
three, yeah.
It's like, why is this guy so bad in the playoffs? It's his decision making. It's the Westbrook effect where he just turns the ball over at the wrong times. It sucks.
Lights
man.
are the brightest.
Yeah, the lights were too bright for him.
Exactly.
But who knows? So, I'm like hanging on to the back of the train at this point
No.
with this thing with Russell.
My thing was they should have traded for Mike Conley last year.
Yeah, man, they should have.
Because Mike Conley fits everything so much. Like, he doesn't do everything as well as Russell, yes.
Yeah,
I think he's just a better fit next
better
to
fit,
LeBron.
and he's a smarter player. Like we see, even when what was the game 7 where like he missed a buzzer beater to win the series or something.
That was Utah and Denver?
Yeah, it was
in
a
the bubble,
couple.
right? Yeah.
I think it was the bubble. Yeah, man, like that year, Conley showed me like for sure. I think I'm gonna fantasy that year. Like, if you need a point guard in the playoffs, you want that veteran point guard that like Tyus Jones fits the bill, Lonzo Ball fits the bill. He's the same player where like they don't make dumb decisions. They know their role. When it comes to like the last couple of minutes, they don't turn over the ball, and that's the most important thing about these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they should. But they got Vanderbilt. It's like Vanderbilt was a real piece in that deal, which is crazy. They got D'Lo and Vanderbilt. But yeah, let's move on to the next team. The Rockets, 11th place, 20-21. Şengün just actually had a career high 37 points.
Oh, congrats, bro.
So congrats to Şengün. They're all-star. We both said
He
that.
better be an all-star.
He better, man, especially now. Anyways, most covered on their guy amongst their guys. I had Jayshawn Tate and Tari Eason.
I had Jayshawn Tate, yeah. Tari Eason, I just didn't have him, period.
Yeah, they're kind of irrelevant, but they're both like the kind of the same. They're both I think they're on the same rookie deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's ending this year, team options. So who knows if a team wants to take a shot at these guys? They're still relatively young. They're both decent players. If you need wings, why not get these one of these two guys?
I think the funniest name I have for most coveted is Victor Oladipo.
Most coveted.
Yeah.
Really?
He's cheap contract.
How much does he make?
9 mil.
Okay.
Cheap contract. I don't know if he'll play at all this season. But
That's why I don't think he might be coveted.
but still, he's a good presence to have.
Yeah, he's a good.
And like, if
good
you guys,
singer.
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. If you guys are having a rough night, just make him sing karaoke.
Yeah, fuck it. Let him cook.
He'll
He'll
lift,
playing.
He'll lift up everyone's moods. You know?
That's what I'm saying, dude. He listening to some church music. Okay. Least coveted. I went with Dylan Brooks, even though he's still good.
I don't have a name here.
Yeah, 21 mil for me is just like
I mean, Fred VanVleet, if you think about it, just
I wanted to put that, but
it's like 60 mil. But
it wasn't realistic to put him in least
I don't
coveted.
think anyone's trading for Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's like, you're not even point to put him there. But Brooks is like 21 mil. It's like that's too much for someone that like. He's more of like a 16 mil kind of guy, in my opinion.
I think he's like a 15, 16 mil. Yeah.
Yeah. So he
I gotta think about that.
Yeah. Moving on, the Warriors,
Oh, this one's easy.
18-22. Yeah. So least coveted, we all know.
Wiggins.
It's everybody. It's
I mean,
everyone.
the biggest one is Wiggins.
Yeah, but like I could say Wiggins, I could say Draymond, I could say Clay, I could say CP3. Like these are all like their whole roster is like not coveted.
Damn, the old All-Stars are no
Yeah,
longer wanted.
What if surprised? They don't want old players, man. But yeah, you said Wiggins.
Wiggins
he's-
is my only least code. This guy makes too much to be not there.
Yeah, this year he's been horrendous the whole year, and I still picked him up in fantasy because I believed. I took him off of waivers, man. Like I believe in this guy, so I hope he's not bad. But yeah, he's been really, really bad this year. Just I feel like the fit without Draymond is really bad for him. Like he just can't play. Most coveted, I think both of us,
Kuminga and Moody.
Moody. Yeah, those are
Yeah.
two guys. They're rookies that just don't play. They're both amazing. I think that both of these guys are close to being starter players on good teams, like in a couple of years for sure. So it's like.
If Pascal didn't go to Indiana, I would have said to the Warriors.
I would have taken Wiggins and Kuminga. I would have done it. I would have. I still rather would have had that.
I thought Moody would have been a cool fit because Scotty played with Moody in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even
So
know
I
that.
would have been like, that would have been such a good reunion.
Oh yeah,
you know?
that would be dope. I mean, yeah, because Wiggins would have to go back because of the salary. And Kuminga or Moody, one of the two. Yeah, they're both great players.
Yeah.
I would have taken that for sure. Yeah, moving on. That was an easy one, to be honest. The Grizzlies 13th place, 15 and 17. Of course,
Injury clinic.
yeah.
Everyone's out.
It's hard to really have some optimism for these guys. Most coveted, I went with Brandon Clark.
Yeah.
He's making like 13 mil until 2027. It's like that's decent, like backup center money,
Yeah.
I would say. And he's pretty athletic, provides some some defense here and there. Least coveted, two pretty easy names, I would say so. Marcus Smart's one of them. Luke Kennard is the other one.
Luke Kennard definitely for sure.
Yeah.
He's not that coveted. I mean, like, if you're a team who's desperate for 3-point shooting,
Yeah, like really desperate. Like you really need it.
I'd say
Detroit.
Yeah. Detroit fits the bills for all.
I know.
these
Like if you
teams.
need shoot, yeah. If you need anything, like just
Give
Detroit's
him a
your guy.
call.
Give him a call. 2 second-round picks right your way, bro.
Exactly. But yeah, I said I was going to put Marcus Smart as the most coveted, but
Yeah.
then he got injured.
Yeah.
And then that just switched
Wow.
sides.
That's crazy. But yeah, he's making 20 mil until 2026. It's like that's like starting point guard money. Do you really trust him as their starting point guard?
I mean, Boston did. Until
Boston did, but did they win shit? No, because he was the one that kept fucking shit up. If I'm being honest, like to be blunt, like he was the one that kept losing them games here and
Yeah.
there. I remember talking about this with one of my other friends. Like when it's clutch, like it's the last 5 minutes when it's clutch time, this guy keeps taking shots for no reason. So yeah, it's kind of tough to fit him.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about all the injuries though. Like
Yeah, man.
Steven Adams first. Desmond Bain's out. He's out now.
He's out now. Yeah.
He's out now. Ja's out with the shoulder. Marcus Smart.
It's just Jaren left, man. He's like the last guy. And Zaire Williams.
He's the last line of defense.
Yeah. I feel bad for Jaren.
Fuck it. If I get certified, I'm heading to
Head to
Memphis. I'm
Head to
heading
FedEx Forum and fucking fix our legs, bro.
I will.
Holy
I got
shit.
you.
Their doctors need some one of them needles or some shit in their legs, bro. I don't fucking know. Anyways, the Blazers are next. 12 and 29, 14th place. We're not surprised here. Most coveted, the obvious names. I had no like
Malcolm
low-key names.
Brogdon.
Yeah, Brogdon, Simons.
Actually, I have
Grant's-
Jeremy Grant as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Grant's already got moved. You would think so, right?
Grant could get moved. It's just a big contract.
Yeah, it's tough to really.
I don't know what team would want him except Detroit. But
Of course, it's Detroit, dude. But yeah, it's like I think he's like the guy that like if you're a team like the Lakers or like you strike out on all these guys that you want, you're like
fuck it, you know.
Throw that 29th first pick.
Give me
and-
that first round pick.
Yeah,
I'll
just
take
fuck it.
Grant.
You'll take a first for Grant. And the one guy I had that's interesting for me that I think is pretty valuable is Tybal. He's someone that he's making like 11 mil, but like
Can't score, but you know.
yeah, but he can shoot like he's like 20, like was he 37% this year? Like, hey, his defense is so worth it for that. Like I would take 37%.
Okay.
So who knows? Maybe a team will want it. Least coveted. Sadly, man, the guy that I've been backing for the last couple of years, DeAndre Ayton. I think for value, like from contract value to play, he might be amongst the worst. Like he might
Did
be.
you see why he couldn't get to the game the other?
You know, I don't blame him. I saw a clip of Portland.
That was so
I don't blame
funny.
him, but it was funny as fuck, bro. It was like ice on driveway.
This guy probably stepped up, did the
Yeah.
trying not to eat shit, and then he said, "Fuck it," and he went back. He's like
Call
slowly
the
back
Blazers. Yeah, they had the coach out there like, yo, Jones, get the fuck out the house, man. Just wear boots. He's like, man, fuck that shit. I almost fell and broke my leg, bro.
inside. No, you know how like Portland sent people to like pick him up?
Yeah, exactly.
They were probably like on toboggans and shit, right? You know, like,
Oh my god, yeah, like fucking down the driveway to his house. DeAndre, look, we're having a great time out here. Come down to the arena.
and he gets on and the toboggan just gets stuck because it's too heavy.
Bro, yeah, I mean that was pretty funny. But that like I saw that tag because I have in one of my leagues. I'm like, man, you fucking soft ass piece of shit. And then I looked at a video on Twitter about Portland.
Yeah.
Bro, motherfuckers are just sliding down their driveway with their car. Like, there's no way you can get even on the sidewalk. So I don't blame him for that. But still, like,
That was funny though.
it was funny. But man, he's making like $33 million. No way he's worth that money anymore, man. Like, he's too soft. He just is. Other guys, Robert Williams, just a big injury risk. No one even wants him at this point, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
Portland just doesn't have centers. Like they never really did to begin with.
Yeah.
Except
We
for
thought that, wow, Aiden and Robert Williams, man, they have too much centers, bro.
Crazy.
Now it's like, who are they playing? Duop Reith, who's been okay, but like, man, that's pretty sad, bro. You gotta play Grant at center, so it's like, man, fuck, they need someone. But yeah, that team is pretty easy to do. Spurs are last, 8-34. They're not gonna break the losing record. Thanks to them. Thanks to Wembanyama.
Yep.
Most coveted. It's tough to really say.
I said Doug McDermott.
I'm at least coveted because that guy's
Oh.
so shit.
I just think that like change of scenery would be nice for him.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? Most coveted. I had Devontae Graham. He just doesn't play, but like I think he's good still.
That's the thing. Like he doesn't play. I don't know what his production holds anymore.
Dude, that's true, but like who knows, man? Like
I swear he forgot how to dribble a basketball.
which is crazy. I think he's the only guy that can actually dribble on the team. Like other than fucking what's his name?
Jones?
Yeah, what's Trey Jones? Yeah, like man, other than him, it's like I don't know why they don't play this guy, man. He's making 12 mil, like, but fuck it. I think some team would want him. Least coveted, yeah. I had Doug McDermott and I had Keldon Johnson. I think his value kind of.
Are you gonna tell me Chetty Osman's on there too?
No, Chetty, he's good.
All right. Okay.
He's not Zaire Williams good, but he's good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those are the teams I had. It's pretty easy.
All right. Sounds good.
So we can finally move on to the East.
East. Let's see you trash the names I come up with.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude.
Celtics #1 seed, most coveted Peyton Pritchard.
Okay, yeah.
I think $4 million a year
Yeah,
with his
good money.
production. Nice.
I
Good
feel the Celtics won't even want to move him because it's actually pretty valuable to have him on.
No,
that
I don't think
contract.
the Celtics will move anyone except for one guy, which no one will take.
Who is it?
Spy. Mike Cali could.
What is that pronunciation?
I don't know how to
he
say
played
it.
for us, bro.
Exactly.
Svi Mikhailuk, bro.
No,
wow.
I can't say it. Say it.
Svi.
Spy.
No, you're lying, bro. You're gassing it for the podcast, dude. Svi, bro. Svi Mikhailuk, man. He
don't
played
know
on
how
the
to pronounce
Raptors, bro. He played on the Raptors. Bro.
Barely.
He still played on him for us, bro. But we still remember Matt Thomas, bro. Come on now.
Oh God. I'm
We
so
still
honored,
remember
bro.
David Johnson. We still remember all these shitty guys that are supposed to be shooters, bro. We still know all these guys, bro. So don't sleep on my guys.
Bo Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he's wanted anywhere.
Nah, definitely not.
Yeah.
He's Dunsky.
This guy has 2 points a game.
Wow.
Yeah. But Peyton Pritchard, he's the only guy realistically, if the Boston Celtics want to make a push for another big name.
Which apparently I think they do want to make a move for someone.
Yeah.
So.
But he's the only name they can really send out. Like,
Him and like Hauser, right? Those are the two guys.
I was gonna put Hauser too, but I think Hauser's he's just right where he is, you know.
Yeah. He fits with that team.
Yeah.
Good shooter.
But they'd have to send out Pritchard.
Yeah. Great enough.
The Bucks, most coveted. I got 2 names.
Okay.
Pat Connaughton and Bobby Portis.
Yeah. I would say,
Yeah. Good values. They're actually making the same amount of money this
Really?
year. 9.4 mil.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Not even
But
10 mil broke, boys.
yeah, and but if we send out the least coveted players, both Brook Lopez and Giannis will leave the team the next season.
Oh, who's the least coveted guy, bro?
Thanasis and Robin.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
they're-
Don't get me started on Thanasis, bro. Yo, that might be, in terms of the whole league, he might be that number one, bro. Holy crap! You seen the low light
I
reel?
have, yeah.
Classic. One of the best videos of all time, bro.
It is.
It's like watching me out there, bro. Holy shit.
No, right. That's me.
Oh, it's you?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
me. You're like Robin Lopez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I was bricking layups, something like that.
All right. 76ers. Marcus Morris,
Yeah.
Nicholas Batum, Rocco, and Melton.
It's like just named all the guys that they traded for
Yeah,
the Clippers, bro.
exactly. Everyone that came from the James Harden trade is
They're
also
coveted,
most
bro.
coveted.
And Batum for sure. Batum is like damn near their third best player, I would
Yeah.
say. So.
Yeah, 5 points a game. Third best player.
No, it's the value, bro. It's the value. No, trust. It's the value, bro. He can actually make an entry pass to Embiid.
Yeah.
Thank God for him, bro.
And our least favorite player entire league,
Oh, who's that?
Furkan Korkmaz.
Oh man,
Fucking hate
man.
that guy, bro.
Why do you hate him, bro? I feel
Oh.
bad for this guy, bro. This guy's.
Took away Danny Green's roster spot.
Oh, okay, fuck this
Yeah,
guy.
fuck this guy, bro.
No, but this guy, I feel bad. He's still stuck on that team. Like, free him, bro.
Bro,
Put him on
he-
Portland.
Bro, listen to the stat line. 1 point, 0.5
Bro, he
rebounds,
doesn't play.
0.5
He
assists.
doesn't play, right? Like, what do you want him to do, bro? Like, coaches has him
Get-
sit in the fucking
get
corner.
better.
When we get better, he's bro. Like, I feel like the whole organization hates this guy, man. Put him on Detroit. He's dropping 5 points a game. Trust that.
Just 5? Damn, not even worth his contract.
Man, fuck, what's his contract?
5.4 mil a year.
Fuck it, dude. It's better than fucking some other guys, dude. Better than PJ Tucker's production.
Oh god, no, you're right on that. Cavs, I think Cavs can go in either direction depending on what they think Donovan Mitchell's gonna do.
Yeah.
They
okay.
can either sell the big names or just retain them.
Big names. As
Big
in,
names.
who's the big names?
Jared Allen,
Okay.
Donovan himself, and Isaac Okoro. I think if you're realistically trying to rebuild, Mobley's your guy and Garland's your guy. Everyone else is like up there for takes, you know.
Yeah. If you're gonna rebuild.
Least coveted though, Damon Jones just not doing a whole
Yeah,
lot.
like, who
there.
is this guy? Like, Tristan Thompson took his roster spot, so.
Yeah,
Which Tristan Thompson, I'll be fair, he's good. So.
he's actually pretty decent this year. So
Yeah, which is he went on ESPN for like a couple months. People thought he was washed. He came back and like started like defending Jokic like a demon, bro. So
Right.
props to him, bro.
And then honorable mention for this one, just because they can't trade him. Period, is Imani Bates.
Yeah, he's somewhere there.
He's
Yeah.
got on a 2-way contract, so he can't even be moved.
What do you think about Max Strus?
I don't think he's terrible.
I think he's yeah.
I don't think he's terrible, but it wasn't Miami Heat Max Strus. You know.
Yeah.
But I think like they'll still keep him around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like yeah, he's one of those guys that like it's kind of safe to keep him around. Like he doesn't hurt you, but he helps you. Like
Like he
yeah.
has, it's low risk, a high reward type of.
Yeah. No, low risk, low reward. I feel like he's just like he's there. Like he doesn't hurt you, but he doesn't help you that much.
Yeah.
But he drops like 30 points here and there. You see Georges Niang? Hold on. You see Georges Niang?
Georges Niang was low key gonna be on my least coveted.
Yeah, I would
Low
say
key
that.
he was gonna be.
But then he dropped that 34 point,
Exactly.
13 for 14 masterclass, bro.
So I kind of erased his name.
Yeah, penciled that out. Like, hold on.
Yeah, I
maybe
said,
this guy's
hold
in.
up, he's actually good.
Yeah.
The Knicks. Your favorite player, Quentin Grimes, most coveted.
My favorite player.
Yeah, sure.
Sir, that's my guy, bro.
That's your guy. I just think for his value, he's performing pretty good.
Yeah.
Any team like the Pistons.
Does he even play though? I feel like.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Okay.
These names I have here are generally like players that play like over 12 minutes a game.
Good.
Yeah.
12 minutes.
That's as low as I can go. Like, if you're not playing at least a quarter, like, I'm
Yeah,
not
you're
putting
right.
you on
Yeah,
this.
get the fuck out of here, bro. So Damon Jones plays 12 minutes. Wow.
Korkmaz plays 12 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
What? I thought he just didn't play.
Nah, Korkmaz plays 12
Oh,
minutes.
damn. That's tough.
Yeah, 1 point a game. Crazy.
Hey, he doesn't get any plays run for him, bro. I feel bad.
Yeah, and then don't know how to pronounce his name. Ryan RC.
Archie Diacono?
Yeah.
That's my guy. He's like the teacher McConnell.
0 points, 0.4 rebounds, 0.3 assists.
He's white. That's all I'll say about him. He's good. He's good. I like him. He's smart. All right. I watched one game where he popped off, and ever since then I think he's good.
Okay.
So it's like you with fucking Zignaji, bro. I watched a highlight reel, bro. I did the same shit with Archie Diacono. I watched him drop like 11 and 11. I'm like, yo, he's him.
Yo, him versus Najee. Who wins?
Archie Diacono, man. He's gonna drop him off. It's like 2K, bro. He's gonna hit that left-right cheese and just fucking fade from 3, bro. Zignaji's just gonna be stuck in the mud, bro.
Nah, bro, no. I got that Najee move.
What was he gonna do?
I'm gonna poster him.
He's a poster him.
Every play.
That's too soft, bro. Archie Diacono will hit one of these and it's over, bro. It's done. What the fuck is Najee gonna do about that?
They're hating.
I'm hating.
They're hating. The Heat don't actually have a least coveted player, in my opinion. I think everyone on that team just solid as fuck.
Yeah, it's like mid or solid. It's
Yeah.
like, that's where it really goes.
I guess like the least coveted of them all is like Thomas Bryant.
Yeah, that could be a good
Yeah.
name for that. Yeah.
It's just like for a big guy, you're only getting like 2 rebounds a game. Like
Like, what are you doing out there, bro?
he can't make Bam do all the work. That's all.
Which is surprising because in Washington, remember that one year?
Yeah.
Double machine, bro.
And
Wow.
he tore his ACL. So
Yeah, they went to the Lakers, was kind of mid. Went to the Nuggets, didn't do shit. Won a ring.
won a ring.
And now he's just on Miami, just been chilling in South Beach.
He's just waiting to go back to the finals.
Yeah, that's what he does, bro. He just fucking wins a ring and just fucking goes to another team.
But if they were to trade for like a big name, because Miami's always in the trade rumors, I
Yeah.
think Kyle Lowry's the most realistic option to go.
Yeah.
Just
salary.
yeah, salary, and his production's not terrible, but just not worth the contract.
No.
But still, still an asset to have. Haywood Highsmith, very good player.
He
for
showed that he was
deal.
good, yeah.
And Caleb Martin, I think he's very solid. Good production all around.
Yeah. Even someone like Jamal Cain, like,
Demalkin's on a 2-way contract. That's why I couldn't.
oh,
really
damn, he's on two. He
yeah.
didn't even get guaranteed. I think he deserves a contract. I like Jamal Cain a lot.
For a 2-way contract, I think he's doing exceptional.
Oh,
as
it's
well.
CW, bro. Jamal Cain's my guy, bro.
Pacers also don't have a real least coveted
Yeah, they
type of
don't.
player.
All the guys are really solid, I feel
Exactly. If you were to choose one, Nemhard.
like. To go?
Yeah. But he's doing really good.
Yeah.
Like as a backup to Tyrese, I wouldn't want to let him go.
No.
But there's not really anyone else.
The only other guy I would say is Neesmith. Because Neesmith was someone that
Smith is cheap though.
no, but here's the thing, like his value is really, really good. Like his role right now, he can defend fours and he's shooting the ball really well. That's an asset that any great team would want.
Yeah, most coveted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would say. So, but I
Also-
think you have to keep him because he's that good.
Exactly. TJ McConnell's also on there for most coveted, and Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
Don't want to trade anyone. Actually,
No.
don't want to trade.
You're a Pacers fan, of course.
Yeah, I don't want to trade
Pacers.
anyone. Period. But if you were to, okay, there's two least coveted guys as well. But I'm just like the rookies. I'll allow it.
All right.
Walker and Shepard.
Oh, you know what? I actually would trade Trace Walker because that guy's shit.
I think he's still a rookie. You know,
I'm sorry,
they need time to develop.
Man, I was watching on TV and sometimes they show G League games.
Yeah.
In G League, you expect these guys to pop off. This
Yeah.
guy was like damn near looking like a pedestrian out there, bro. It was bad, man. I mean, what does Trace Walker even do, bro? I don't know.
It's a big body.
Mariachi band going crazy behind us.
Magic. Once again, don't have a real least coveted in my opinion, because everyone, if they're not doing well, they're doing mid,
Nah.
and it's not really anyone they're in trash, you know.
Yeah.
But most coveted, I'd go Gary Harris. Just
Wow, does he even play?
he does,
Wow.
he does. It's
Four
like
minutes.
16 minutes a game,
Wow, man.
Yeah.
He's still out there.
but it's just like the Magic is a team full of role players. Like I can't,
Yeah.
I can't really pinpoint someone who I'm like, oh, I have to keep them.
Yeah.
Everyone
not
can
really.
kind of go outside of Paolo.
Even like Wendell would be coveted, I would say.
Yeah.
Because Goga Batazzi hasn't given them decent value as a center right now. Like Wendell does have, I think, value on the market. So who knows? Maybe you can get something for him.
And Jonathan Isaac, I'd say, just probably one of the least coveted ones. It's just too big of a contract.
Yeah. Sadly.
Very. What's going on there?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This song is banging, dude. I don't think you hear it, but holy shit, this shit's banging.
Austin dancing.
Some Mexican songs going on behind this.
I think the Bulls should be sellers, so everyone's technically on the most coveted list.
Yeah.
But if you were
Least
to
coveted.
choose
Oh, most coveted.
most coveted, everyone should go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caruso up.
Caruso's
my guy.
up there, DeMar's up there, and Vucevic is up there.
Yeah.
Least coveted,
We
I
all
can't
know.
even.
It's
I can't
Levine,
even.
man.
Yeah.
Which is
Bro-
crazy. He used to be the most coveted. Injuries absolutely ruled him out from everything at this point.
If there was a team to trade for Levine, who would he go to?
Do I just say Detroit as a default answer or not, man? I don't know.
That is the default answer to everything.
Yeah. But like, who would actually want Levine's skill set right now? Like the Spurs, like I'd rather have DeJounte Murray go there instead. Like
Oh, that'd
There's
be
always a
funny.
better name.
That'd be funny. Return.
yeah, I think he actually will want to go back. I think he said he wants to go back. So who knows? I would like that.
I don't know, man. Like, Chicago's just a shithole, kind of.
Even their young players are just so mid. Like the only good guy on their team is Kobe White.
Yeah.
That's the only good guy on their team.
But
It
can you really
sucks.
build around him? He's like 25.
No, but he's like someone that you can. He's like your starting point guard in the playoffs. You know, like you still gotta find your number one on that team.
They're gonna be there for another 10 years.
Unless they rebuild, they're gonna be there for another 10 years.
Hawks, same position as the Bulls, low key.
Yeah.
I think there's a chance that everyone just gets shifted towards the trade deadline. So DeJounte Murray, most coveted. Trae Young, most coveted. Sadiq Bey, most coveted.
Capella.
Jalen Johnson and Clint Capella.
Jalen Johnson. I don't think he's coveted just because there's no way they're trading him.
You don't think so?
There's no way. I think he's your. I think I've said this before. Like I think he's your clear number 2 option. Like
For the future?
yeah, easily. Like he is so good, bro.
So you'd rather trade Trae Young before?
Yeah, I would. Because Trae Young, you can get back like 5 first-round picks easy. Like Jalen Johnson's just too solid. The position he plays, you need that.
Okay, fair. Just, he's cheap.
I'll just say I'm high on Jalen Johnson. Instead of just gassing him up, I'll just say that.
Least coveted, AJ Griffin.
Yeah. Wow, what happened to this guy?
I don't know, he fell off hard.
He did, man. He's not in the rotation anymore either. It's wild.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's sad.
Most coveted for the Nets. Once again, a team full of role players.
Yeah.
Need I say more?
This guy got the full conference of role players, man. There's like five teams of full
I know,
role players
right?
in a row over here.
Dorian Finney-Smith,
Yeah, easy.
Royce O'Neal, Nick Claxton, which I think is the most likeliest candidate to get traded.
Nick Claxton?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Lonnie Walker.
Yeah, oh, man, role players there.
Even Bridges isn't safe enough on that.
Yeah, like Cam Johnson too. Like you could, everyone. on their team.
Everyone's
but they want to build around Mikal, so it's like they're not going to trade Mikal.
No.
But everyone else is definitely.
But low key, if like someone came knocking with 10 first round picks, Oh, I'm sending him a cap.
Dude, I'll send like anybody. I'll send LeBron for that shit, dude. Least coveted. Don't even say it, Ryan. I know it. I know the name that you're gonna say. Say the other name. Like, don't say the name I think you're gonna say.
Harry Giles.
Yeah, okay, Harry Giles. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Least coveted.
And you want to say the other name?
Man, like yeah, bro. Ben Simmons is definitely not on the market right now. But he hasn't played. You know, you never know.
Yeah, he hasn't played, so.
But he's making fucking 30 mil, so like no one ever wants him anyways.
No, it's okay. Benefit of the doubt.
I'll be there, bro. I'll be there. I'm always there, Ben Simmons, bro. Even though you just play COD all day, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Raptors. With Pascal gone, they got one big name. I think it's GTJ.
Yeah, GTJs, they gotta go.
I think he's putting the stats he's putting up. He could do better on another team.
Yeah, he's salvaging the stats, man. Like he could be doing better.
Yeah.
But two other guys like Boucher and Jalen McDaniels.
Shooter.
Shooter,
No,
yeah.
I think McDaniel's actually least coveted. I don't think anyone really wants him.
That's fair enough. But he's like end of roster, small forward. Fuck
He's
it.
like 13th man off the bench.
He's making no money. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, fuck it.
Least coveted, low key Garrett Temple.
He doesn't even play. Holy
That's
shit.
the thing. He plays somewhat.
Does he play 12 minutes though, Ryan? Or are you fucking
I
going
think 10
back?
minutes.
Oh,
Probably 10 minutes.
Doesn't count. He's
Alright.
too dog shit to be on this list, bro.
And I couldn't put him because of my own criteria, but Grady Dick. I don't think anyone really wants him right now.
Just say he's the least valuable player of the rookie class.
right now. No, he's
so bad.
He's the least valuable in the entire league right now.
Yeah, he's bad right now. Even in the G League, he's putting up bricks. So he's every other commercial I see this guy on, Manscaped or Gillette. Yeah, like Men's Duncan. Like, bro, you don't even do
Yo,
that.
low
Shit.
key, let him grow it out. Like maybe
No,
maybe
no.
it'll turn his.
Let him grow that shit out in China, bro. He's done. I'm playing.
Hornets. They got a lot of big names.
Oh, okay.
Gordon Hayward, most coveted. Terry Rozier, most coveted.
My guy,
Yeah.
most runner player in the league. I said it.
I also think to an extent, Bridges could be moved.
Yeah, yeah. Who
Like,
knows?
like I said with the Orlando trade the other week.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love that, but I don't know if another team would want to
Yeah,
take Bridges.
no one would
That's the
probably
thing.
trade him. Yeah, he's just too much risk of the PR.
And then least coveted, I was high on this guy when he came in, James Bouknight.
Oh man, yeah,
Yeah, I didn't even know he was
Oof.
still in the league.
yeah. I'm surprised too. Jeez, I'm not in the D League anymore or G League.
And honorable mention, just because he's on two-way, Leaky Black.
Oh, Leaky Black, bro. Fucking most W name in the league.
It
man.
is the most W.
Why would you name him Leaky? I don't know, but fuck.
What is his low-key nickname?
Yeah, I'm gonna search it up or something. But like, want to go with LK or something like that'd be cooler.
That'd be so cool. Like MLK, but you know.
Oh, facts, bro. Like if his name was like Mario Leaky Black, then I'll go MLK, bro. MLK Black. Wow. Wow.
That's crazy.
You'd play him on MLK Day. You'd have to, bro.
Starting.
Yeah.
48 minutes a game.
Yo, imagine a roster full of guys with just colors as their last name, like black, green, white.
Okay, let's make one after everything.
Okay. My
The Wizards, most coveted, Kyle Kuzma,
Cruise control. Cruise control.
and Tyus Jones.
Yeah, he's like.
They have two really good names that they can just send out
Yeah.
and get maybe like decent players instead of that horrendous Warriors deal.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to do that shit.
Well,
Yeah.
least coveted. Want to say it?
Is it pool party?
Yeah.
Oh man, is it actually pool parties at least covered? Yeah, he's like the guy that no one wants.
I
So.
think Johnny Davis is also a big name there too.
Man, that guy doesn't even play.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That guy he's probably the biggest bust of like the last 10 few years. Like in terms of top 10 picks, like he's been so
Oh
bad.
well, it is what it is. Send him to Detroit.
Fuck it, they need something over there. Can he shoot? Fuck it, if he can shoot, then send him over
Let's see
there.
his stat line: 2 points, 1 rebound, 0.3 assists.
Ooh, cold.
Cold. And Pistons, they actually have some decent names here.
They do, yeah.
Bojan Bogdanovic.
At this point, I wouldn't even trade him. Like, yo, you need to just not get that losing record, bro. You about to keep all these guys that you're about to say.
Monte Morris, Alec Burks.
Yeah.
Least coveted, Joe Harris.
Damn, yeah. He doesn't play.
I think Wiseman's up there too, but like between the two, Joe Harris is just waking way too much
Yeah.
for no production.
No reason, yeah. Does he even do anything in the locker room?
I don't know, probably plays like some 2K simulation of him being
He's,
good.
yeah, he goes and says hi, bye.
Like, what was the year he won the 2K? Not the 3-point contest.
He won that.
He won the 3-point contest one year.
It was in 2017, man. This wow.
He's probably just reliving the glory days. He's
Yeah.
got 2K like 20 plugged in on.
Yeah, he's like, man, I was a 79. Holy shit.
When I was good at basketball.
Oh my god, what happened, man? The injury cooked him up. Seriously,
That's-
fried him, stirred him
That's
up.
the thing for everyone, you know.
Wow, except for PG, who's like my guy, bro.
I actually had another list just full of other names for least coveted.
Full of mid names or what?
Yeah, but I'll just name like the more like significant ones to you, and let's see if you agree. Killian Hayes.
Oh man, in terms of what, like least coveted?
Least
Or?
coveted.
Yeah,
Cody Martin from the Hornets.
he's kind of coveted. Like he just has to be
Okay.
able to play.
Okay, JT Thor.
Man, that guy's irrelevant.
He's
It's
probably
2K
one of-
jump shot.
One of the
that's all
most
he is.
shit players too. You know.
His only value is being on 2K. Seriously,
Chuma Okiki.
he has value.
His values? Okay. I don't really think
He
so.
just came back from injury also.
Okay. Dean Wade.
He has value. He's a good 3-and-D player. Just because he's white, he doesn't get any recognition.
Daniel House.
He's okay. He's like, yeah, he's
I'd
playing
say
not. Yeah, he's not
covered.
covered.
I'd say
Yeah.
he's covered. And Marjon Beauchamp.
I think he's probably not covered
He's
at this
mid.
point. He's mid. I think he can be good if he just gets a shot going down, but
Yeah.
he's just on the Bucks. Like, what can you say about
know,
him?
right?
It's tough.
And those are all the names I got for most leagues coveted.
That's fair enough. East and West both done like that. Probably like a 10-hour podcast, but
Nah, this podcast, this episode is low-key just an extension of last week's stuff.
kind of, yeah. We
Just a little more realistic.
couldn't
you
think of
know?
anything to come.
If you were like
I was.
one of those teams to send out players, which team would you like to manage?
If I was gonna send out players,
Yeah. Let's say a team of your choice is going to hire you.
yeah, and I have to make trades. Probably Atlanta, because I'm trading Trae Young and DeJounte Murray.
So you're trading Trae Young to her and DeJounte Murray to her.
Damn. Well, one of those guys are going to the Spurs. I just know that. I know that for sure. One of those guys are going to go to the Spurs.
DeJounte should go to the
Because
Spurs.
the Trae Young and Wembanyama connection would be nuts too. But yeah, where he gets more value, trading to the Spurs. The other guy, just find someone.
Lakers. They always need something.
Not the Lakers, because like I'm pulling. What was that one team that just refused to trade with the Spurs? It was the Spurs.
Was it this? New Orleans refused to trade with.
Yeah, it was
the
New
Lakers,
Orleans,
too.
bro. Like, yeah, it's like, it was on with Kawhi. Like, they just didn't want to send Kawhi to the Lakers, even though the Lakers actually had a lot to offer. It's like, man, fuck that shit. So yeah, not to the Lakers. You know what? Trade him to. What team do I want to be? Like,
Philly.
a team that I want to be doomed. Like, I feel like that's if you trade Trae Young or DeJounte to a team, they're gonna be doomed for the next 10 years. So like, yeah, Philly, fuck Philly, bro. Keep talking shit about Toronto. Not biased.
No bias. No
How about you
bias.
though? Who'd you pick?
Ooh. I think I could do a good job with Chicago.
Oh, really?
I think I can turn
Something out of nothing. Okay.
I think I can turn that franchise around.
Oh, you know what? I like
Yeah,
that.
I think I could do something.
So
with
what moves would you make off the top of your head?
I got that Andre Drummond and DeMar DeRozan to OKC deal.
Okay, I like that.
Mindset.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna get Zach LaVine off my books.
Somehow, how are you gonna do that?
The Lakers are desperate. They'll take it.
Yeah, that'd probably more desperate for Caruso. You take what you can get. You know,
Yeah,
LA,
at
like
this
fuck it.
point,
You have
I
you
don't
take
care.
Zach LaVine if you.
If I can get 5 second-round picks for Zach LaVine, I'm doing it.
Damn, would you have to waive this guy? Would you consider
That's
that?
way too much.
Stretch him? Would you stretch him out?
For how much? Like 20 mil a year?
Damn.
Damn, that's way too much.
Damn. Yeah, you're right. No, that's not bad. So you choose Chicago. I choose Atlanta.
I'll hire Lonzo as the strength and conditioning coach.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I hired LeVar for that, bro.
Damn, that's loud music.
It's fire, bro. This
know.
shit is fire.
Yeah, Chicago is in good hands if I'm.
They're in great hands. Yeah, they're in great hands. Anyways,
You know
yeah.
Kenny for real?
Yeah, Kenny Beecham. Yeah.
And him, like the two of us, will do something.
Rebuild Chicago.
We'll
like,
rebuild
like his
Chicago.
old rebuild videos on
Exactly.
fucking 2K, bro. He'll just do that
It's
shit.
gotta be realistic though.
Oh man, it'll be. You know what? I can remember back in the old days, back in like 2K17 or whatever. You go on Trade Finder for anyone. If you can trade for John Collins, you trade for him, bro. That man would go. He was like a 92 overall in like 2 years, bro. Classic, bro. Even Gobert, same thing.
No, has not panned out for John Collins though.
No.
I think if you and we went to Detroit though, we'd fuck some shit up
Like in a good way.
in a good way.
We would fuck what up? What would we do on that? I would be like, man, I'm keeping all these guys, man. We're not gonna break the losing that record. Next year, we're trading. Who are we trading, bro? I don't fucking know. That team is hopeless.
Who would be your first guy to go?
First guy to go. Take your pick of Burks and Bogdanovic. Hayes, you know what? He's light skinned. He has aura. You might have to keep him for like the posters. You know, like just for the first few weeks. Yeah, for the posters.
You know how Kelly Oubre
Exactly, yeah.
He modeled and then got traded right away.
Yeah,
That's what's gonna happen.
Because like Hayes he's light skinned. Like you gotta keep him for the posters. So like at least the shots he's gonna go to the game.
I guess.
And then a week later we go crazy. We trade for like the ugly players in the league, and then we're all good. Like, I mean, yeah, Duran can be the face of the franchise. Fuck it.
I'd say Duran is the franchise right now.
No, it's Cade, bro.
No. I think
it's Cade.
Cade's way too injury prone.
Cade's the GOAT. No, he's not, man. He injured one time, man. Cade, okay, you're so low on Cade. I'm shocked, man. I'm shocked. Cade is the GOAT, bro.
The GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
The team with just colors.
Why are we actually doing this?
Yeah,
Look at the time on the podcast, man.
Do it.
All right, starting with Derek White as the point guard. Who else would you go? There has to be another good White in the league. Like, who would be your shooting guard? Danny Green.
Green.
Yeah, he has to be shooting guard.
Are we doing different colors or?
Yeah, we can do same colors. It doesn't matter. So Derek White, Danny Green, small forward. Leaky Black he's gonna be the small forward.
Anthony Black.
He's kind of small. Fuck, Anthony Black. He can be the backup guard. Yo, man. Fucking Draymond Green at small forward. I had to put him in somewhere. Man. This is tough.
This is hard.
Yo, there's no good bigs. There's no good bigs, bro. Like, fucking replace Draymond. Replace fucking I don't even know. Draymond 3 times in a row, bro. As small forward, power forward, center. No, okay. We gotta find one big that's decent. Has a color.
Okay.
AC Green. Fuck it. He can be. Bring him out of retirement. AC Green. And
better than no one.
And one more like small forward, power forward. Yeah, him as small forward. Draymond at power forward.
It's just a team full of greens.
Let's go. Yeah, green and white. No black. Anthony Black and then Leaky Black is your guards.
Yeah.
There we go. There's no other colors? No one orange? No oranges in the league?
Blue, red, yellow.
No blue, yeah. No perp. No
brown. Jaylen Brown. Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro.
Wow, we just forgot about the most expensive player in the league.
Yeah, we actually did. Holy shit. Okay, he can be like the back. The backup behind yeah.
Behind Draymond.
Yeah, so he'll be the starting 2 guard.
Or the 3 guard.
Oh yeah, I guess. But who's like Danny Green or yeah. Fuck. So okay, we got point guard
Derek
White. We got Danny Green. Jaylen Brown. Draymond Green. But then AC Green, like we're finished, bro. We're getting bodied in the paint.
Is there another Brown?
I know Lorenzo Brown, but he's a bald point guard. Man, this is like really hard, bro. Like
you're like reaching to the depths of your NBA
I know
knowledge.
AC Green is like disgustingly bad, bro. Like current players, I can't think of a single good one.
The closest I can get is Willie Reed, which is the closest you can get to red.
The fuck is oh my god,
That's the closest you can get to red.
Like Kevin Love. Love can be hard as red.
Pink.
Oh, who's pink? Any pinks in the league?
Oh.
Tingus Pinkus?
Oh, Tingus Pinkus.
I have to go Tingus Pinkus, bro. Okay, Tingus Pinkus at center, bro. There you go.
This is just a Celtics team without Tatum.
Yeah, low key it is, bro. Like, what the hell, bro? Yeah, I like that. Tinkus Pinkus at center.
I like that.
They'll have to take that because there's no one else, bro. Tinkus Pinkus, dude.
Who the fuck is Tingus?
Who the fuck do they do? Yeah, that's actually a really good lineup. I think. You think that lineup is making it to the finals?
I think it's making it to the second round.
You think Danny Green's too much of a liability?
I think Danny Green's GOAT.
Low-key, I think that lineup works, man. Draymond with Tinkus Pinkus at center, bro?
And then Jaylen Brown just minus his left hand.
Yeah, he's like your number one guy. Like,
And Derek White locking everyone down.
yeah, like bro, low key this lineup is kind of goated. What's the team name, bro?
LGBTQ.
LGBTQ.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. That they don't have like a team name, just LGBTQ.
Yeah.
They just call them LGBTQ.
Yeah. It's more rock.
What city? LGBTQ. Gotta be Las Vegas or some
Vegas,
shit.
yeah.
Las Vegas LGBTQ. I like that. I like that. All right, there we go. That was a real topic actually.
And the
Yeah.
jerseys are multicolored.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah, tie dye. But yeah, anyways, that was the latest episode of Court of Kings. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys in another 2 weeks. See ya.